What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You join me here for another video. Unfortunately, I don't have my bus back. I was supposed to be in it today, but a technician in our workshop noticed an issue with the bus. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but he has put the bus out of service. It is currently in the workshop, awaiting parts or some sort of fix. I'll have to talk to them tomorrow and see what happened, but this bus I'm in right now is what I like to call the bus from hell's cousin. Now, here's one good thing. It has had a new parking brake valve installed, because this one was leaking a little bit. But there are still some problems with this one. As you can see, hot exhaust light is on. I just did a forced regen. And you might be wondering, well, why are you doing forced regens on 2020 Freightliner M2s? Well, that's because drivers do not like to fast idle these buses. They are lazy. They don't put in the time and effort to flip a switch, put it in fast idle if they're going to leave the bus running. But I always do it. But yeah, currently the bus is not in a regen, and I know that because I canceled it by hand. But this light does stay on for a few minutes if the regen was occurring for more than 20 minutes, because it's very, very hot, like hotter than it would normally get during a passive regen while driving, because there have been times when a passive regen would stop at idle, like it would be finished, and then this light would go out instantaneously. Well, that's not the case if you do a forced regeneration and you let it run for some time. But I let it run so that the filter is nice and clean. We don't have to worry about soot buildup in either the DPF or the DOC, because obviously both have the potential to face plug, especially if you don't take care of your diesel. And by that I mean doing basic stuff like running a cetane booster, using fast idle if you're going to leave it running, avoid idling whenever possible. I mean, yes, fast idling does produce less soot, but the advice is not to idle whenever possible. And I will shut the bus off in a bit and go for a walk, but I just wanted to make this video for you right now, because our company policy is don't idle, but for if any reason you have to idle, only idle in fast idle. See, the hot exhaust light just went off because it got below a certain temperature threshold that it could go off. Basically, if it's below that threshold and the light is on, then it's regenning. But if it is above that threshold, then that light's going to be on whether it's regenning or not. Currently, this bus has an issue where the engine fan is always on. You might be able to hear it, and that gets very annoying. And here's why. It's not that I don't like the sound of the fan. It's that if someone were to give me a phone call, I don't have an earpiece because I don't believe in wearing earpieces while driving. So if that engine fan is spinning at a high rate of speed on the highway, as in 2,000 RPMs or higher, I cannot hear whoever's trying to talk to me on the phone over the fan. So I'm really hoping that gets fixed in the future, because this has been a problem since the summer, when something went wrong with the old fan clutch and a new one had to be put in. There is a chip in the windshield. I actually remember when that happened, because I was driving this bus one day going south on I-55, and then when I came back north on I-55 to go back to base, because my trip got canceled while I was at the destination because there was another bus there and they only needed one bus, on the trip back north on I-55, a dump truck kicked up a rock, and it just so happened to strike my windshield, and it cracked it. And this windshield has been replaced once already, so it sucks that that had to happen. But yeah, that's one thing that has not been tended to yet is broken windshield and a broken engine fan that's always on whenever the bus is running. But yeah, hopefully I get my bus back. I don't have high hopes at this point because after tomorrow I'm going on a short vacation to go see my brother up in Massachusetts, Boston. And honestly, you know, I need a vacation because I've been working tirelessly almost every single day, or pretty much every single day. Sometimes I've felt like a zombie, and that's because it's messing up my sleep schedule. But oh well, at least I'm having fun. At least I love what I do. So I guess that's all that counts. All right, peace out.